Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Purblind Gamer here, and happy Valentine's Day, or Singles Awareness Day, or whatever you want to call it. Happy almost the Ides of February? Yeah, that works. Sorry about yesterday's stream with all the technical difficulties. Could be that it was because Twitch thought the game was so controversial that they were sabotaging my stream. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than me having bitrate and connectivity and downscaling, output canvassing, read-only memory issues. Yeah, as you can see, I'm thoroughly computer illiterate. But for today's game, we're going to try something, a change of pace that's not retro, and not horror, and not all that obscure. Since it is Valentine's Day, I wanted to play something that fit with the holiday, and I've never actually played a dating sim before. I mean, I've played Star Wish, but that's not exactly a dating sim, even though it's a great game. So yeah, it being difficult to find romance in the real world, I thought I might as well try it in a video game. Hey Angela, thanks for coming in. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you doing? I should have mentioned to you guys, this game is a little bit unusual, the one I selected, because in most dating sims, you're trying to get the guy or girl you like to fall in love with you, or choose which person you end up in a relationship. But in this one, that's not the case, because you're not actually dating people. You're dating birds. You're the only human in an all-bird school, and you're trying to find romance. Yep, Hatoful Boyfriend. Which has a bizarre premise, but it's apparently a really funny and well-written game, and just a lot of fun to play. So we'll see, and you'd watch me struggle through figuring out dating simulators and trying to make decisions. Yeah, it does sound really good, Angela. I'm hoping everybody will enjoy it. And yeah, I'm not sure. I think my camera layout looks somehow different, but it's because this game runs in a pretty high resolution, and so I had to change the resolution in a few things. I don't know if that changes the way it looks for you guys or just the layout of my screen. This game is available on Steam and GOG and Humble, and it's on sale right now. I think it's only $2. So if you like this, you should get it and play it yourself. I initially got it as a present for my little sister because she was obsessed with birds and didn't play video games much. Let's see, we're getting a sound. Now we're getting sound. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to do Christmas shopping for people, but Steam makes that easier. Saying pigeonations. Please enter your name. just type it. Yeah, Furblind Gamer's okay. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a great guy, but oh, the name, yeah. I mean, if I were signing up for Twitch again now, I might choose a different one, but in the words of the farmer from Babe, that'll do. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits? Yeah, sure. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryuta. Usually you have been ready for an hour by now, Purblind. Overslept? Ryuta Kawara. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryuta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. I know in Japan they put the last name first, so I'm guessing in the text. I'm guessing his first name is Kawara. Or maybe not. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you some breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that, when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. He does have a pointy chin, Angela. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. In Westminster Abbey. Everybody uses those chimes. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hateful boyfriend. That's... I did when I was typing it in, and I saw there were other names, like it was recommending games. Do you mean Hateful Dead? No, I mean Hatoful Boyfriend. The most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Yeah, that would be a different game, Angela. First term. I think we're in 2-3. Ryuta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everyone. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? Wait, birds don't do that, do they? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. Kazuaki? He's a famously soporific math teacher. I thought soporific meant he put you to sleep, not he goes to sleep. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Anyway, apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Famously narcoleptic, right? That's what I was thinking, it was narcoleptic. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. A transfer student at the start of the story. That worked out really well in Battle Royale. Oh man, that tail. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. This guy sounds like he's going to be excellent company, doesn't he? Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse, and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. I'm a very interesting character in this game. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Le Belle Sakuya. Le Belle. I think that means the beautiful. It seems that this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now, and pay a hefty fine probably. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I didn't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk, as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense, and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm gamer purblind. A sophomore. What about you? Okay, so I guess when you introduce yourself, you say your last name first. You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. A mourning dove who seems kind of sad, well, that's not on the nose at all. Or should I say on the beak? Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. Right, mourning dove, sad, exactly. I keep meeting depressing people today. Narcoleptic quail's alright. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that? You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just Sakuya sounds delightful. Now, I guess even if we're in the same school, now what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard the whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. I don't think anyone is a friend of Sakuya's either, except maybe Sakuya. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. Is it just me, or do all the human portraits have a lot of hair? I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're purblind, right? How did you know? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. Very anime here, yeah. We're in the same class, that's all. And I don't think he likes me very much. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is? I guess it's in the fowl. if we can talk about fowl and flesh being opposites. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. The ladies' man speaking French. Classic. He really is a noble bird. I'd never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all today. Stay safe, everyone. Movies that should be remade with all Muppets. Yeah, it is kind of the same thing. I think this wouldn't be quite so charming if it were made with all humans. I mean, it'd still be enjoyable, but yeah, in this case, it's a special twist. Yay! Class is over. Imagine them making a movie out of Hatoful Boyfriend. If they do it animated or like CGI birds or puppet birds, or people in costumes. Huh? Sir, where's Ryuta? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryuta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. But answer came there none. No birdies here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtain, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryuta? No reply. The infirmary is simply weird. Did he go home already? An animated one everyone loves. And then make a live action one. Yeah, that does seem to be what Disney's been doing lately. Oh, well, at least we'll get a good live action one first. I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they have all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Trife, Ludiobarazine. What do these even do? Care to find out? Wow, that's a big bird. Doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. Okay, a mad doctor. No, thank you. Shu Iwamine. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. And he doesn't look that much older than the students. Yeah, that's your favorite bird so far. That's quite an entrance. And he's offered to give us drugs, and I'm hoping there's a Partridge Family reference in here somewhere where he's like, take some of these pills. Come on, get happy. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. I haven't even heard of any of these diseases, and I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor? Now that sounds like a martial arts movie. You don't look like you have a good reason to be here. Did you need something? I heard Ryuta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Who's hiding in the pear this whole time? A pear tree, right? So sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Imagine giving someone a partridge in a pear tree and the partridge sticks his nose out and is like, "Would you like me to feed you some drugs? Yeah, Christmas presents. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryuk has already gone home. What do I do now? I feel like whoever wrote this game did not like doctor's offices. Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Bird watching at a bird watching school. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. Something you want to say when you're the only person around, whatever. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. San. Cool, cool. This is no pudding for a man. Cool. Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. He doesn't have a human portrait, why? This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think? Either way, he's hyper. Migraines instead of migration. And yeah, a birdwatching club at this school is kind of, yeah, weird. Yeah, like a people watching club. Now, if the birds had a people watching club, that would make sense. Like, yeah, go into the city, find some people, stare at them. Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Ooh. Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like a normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Ooh, ooh, spare the jest, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. I'm not sure whether he attacked the pudding or me. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! Whoa. And he's gone. He's a good runner. But what does pudding have to do with the track team? When did this turn into Pokemon? Although there were pigeons in Pokemon, maybe they're gonna have a crossover one of these years. Pidgey and Pidgeotto and Pidgeon or whatever. And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. I think, isn't san a form of, address or respect in Japanese? So, Is he calling himself Mr. Oko? Or, oh, it says San is his name, maybe. What do I know? That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Position of most giant tail? I didn't know pigeons had tails like that. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. So that's how democracy works around here. Nepotism? Oh, don't we get a vote? Nepotism? Who's he related to? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Yeah, like how it was addressed people, and maybe he was referring to himself in the third person. Yeah, it could be, or it could be that his name, it's also a name. I don't know. Ooh, join the... Student council, track team, library staff. Huh. I'll go ahead and join the track team. I want to see more of Oko-san. I want to see more of all of them. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Math class? Math is an elective in Japan? That doesn't. I know I'm done with school, but I am moving back to Japan on principle. Math should always be an elective. No, math, gym, or music. Let's try music. Notice the humans on the walls. Famous composers, I'll be bound. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Stats. Wisdom 1, Vitality 800, Cha, I don't know what Cha is. Charmingness, probably. Purblind leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Okay, it's charisma. Vitality. Oh gosh, I wonder if we're going to have to like do battle at some point. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Oko-san's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. I hope he is. He's fun when he has fits. A purblind appears. Is this a challenge, then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw. A fit he is having, though not over pudding. And not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? He stands before you. Oko-san is the captain, and a faster bird the world has never known. I never knew. Oh, well, here, my forms. Thank you. A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. There's an exam? Of course. Track isn't daisy chain making, missy. Oko-san will be your opponent in noble combat, sprint or long distance. What are my stats? They're irrelevant. Well, you know they say it pays to stay with sprint. A sprint barely lasts long enough to get started. How dull. On your mark, get set, go! How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Thanks? That's all, folks. And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Udon is a type of food. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to? Talk to our old friend Ryuta. Ryuta, let's eat together. Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Purblind? Yep. It's, a calorie ME. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryuta. And so I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie ME in case of a survival situation. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? I guess that different classes increase different stats. And I assume those will impact who we end up dating. Kinda wish they gave us a tutorial. Well. I'll try some math. I'm not getting this at all. Kazuaki. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, gamer. Yes, sir. Purblind leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural. If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. So it's always been in May. I guess spring is when they have their first term. What are you going to do, Ryuta? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if any birdie still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuka's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Salutations. Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations? Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What is he doing over there? He doesn't want to run to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? Yes, a piece of paper. A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by pro scout sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on some promising ones. Uh-oh. They've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent, I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Gamer! Yes! You worked hard. Keep going like that, and you'll do just fine. One day, you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but the summer heat. Does it smell kind of funny? Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Purblind. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called Pidgeolympics. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up? Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, purblind. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, infirmary, cafeteria. I don't know. Check out the store. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around here before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things on sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already? Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. Oh my. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. Yuya, I'm not good enough. Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is that how he talks to every girl he meets? Let it slide. It's not like it's surprising coming from him. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Haven't tried gym yet. Today is calisthenics. Ryuta, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure. I mean, think about how hard it would be to do chin-ups if you don't have hands, you just have wings. Purblind leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryuta. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Yuya. Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I have time to wake up. Nanaki. Wednesday's garbage day. Remember. Which one's Nanaki? What should I wish for? conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, become a famous artist. Okay, become a famous artist. I feel like those other two are, problematic. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Oh, hello. Is that you, gamer? Mr. Nanaki. Right, that's Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? I'll go with yes. Yes, please. All right. So if he just falls asleep along the way. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, gamer. I like it this way. He's not wrong. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir. See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend? I go with music. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be? The music gorilla? Is that... I mean, like the monkey that bangs cymbals? The music gorilla. Purblind leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. That's a reference to that Donkey Kong game on the GameCube where you play the drums. No. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Gamer! Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success. Thank goodness. Today is the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club. Munch, munch, munch. Oko-san looks excited. Not angry for once. But still, this is... Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans. Munch, munch. They're good. Looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? I'll join in. Those look pretty good. Yum! And so we devoured 2 months' worth of dietary supplements in one day. And then we got sent to Mr. Partridge, the drug-happy doctor. Oh, I guess not. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life. So maybe I'll go running today. Oh, I guess these are... Oh my, is that a damaged building falling over? It looked like it. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Huh? Oh my. I don't know you. Where do you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. Yeah, I know, don't you hate when they get lost like that? And yeah, this bird is awesome. It's like the bird equivalent of a biker chick, I'm guessing? I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. But thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki, which I think is a kind of food. Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. I know, I could never run like that. Our character is a ridiculously good runner. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit is for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law, too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we pulled along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Homework over the summer. There should be laws. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Yeah, I'll get a job. Why not? Be industrious. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. Ah. A true gentlebird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. That is Little Town of Bethlehem. Yeah. I thought at one point they were playing the dance the Sugar Plum Fairy. Maybe when it was an arrogant fantail. I'm going to have trouble with these names. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Kenzaburo. Kenzaburo. I'm Gamer Purblind. Welcome, Miss Purblind. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? Oh good, it wasn't just me who noticed that, the music. I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I am at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Purblind. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Purblind. Today is my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Purblind. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He showed me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me. Ryuta. I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryuta? Purblind? What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Purblind? Oh yes, this is Ryuta. You came for the job too, Ryuta? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihawa, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should give the job to Ryuta. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryuta instead of me? Purblind? I don't see why not, but I don't really need a job, but Ryuta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Purblind? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day, too, but Ryuta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihawa is a real gentle bird, and Ryuta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryuta. Thanks, Purblind. Well then, our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I am glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Purblind. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite. Kazuaki, I thought that was the teacher. I don't know, I probably should be focusing my attentions on one bird more than the others. We'll go with San. Is it true that you will take Oko-san to a wonderful place? Yup, today's the summer festival. Let's go together. Oko-san smells excitement things. Oko-san's excitement is almost at maximum. There's lots of good food, and more than we could ever try. Perhaps even pudding! Well, probably not. I've never seen a stand selling pudding. Oh, look! The fireworks are starting. Aren't they pretty, Oko-san? Oko-san? Oh, he's lost himself in the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Calm down, Oko-san. Calm down. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. So that we're not talking about what happened with Oko-san? Okay. Kazuaki. Oh, hello, gamer. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, gamer? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? 8 out of 30? Huh? Did they just break the fourth wall? You're just a little bit early. No, seriously, did they just break the fourth wall? Is that the date? What? What? Hello, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, gamer? Lend you a hand? Since I don't have any. I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to. Return to my glorious abode. I'll help the old guy. I might need to poke him with a pencil if he falls asleep. You will? Thank you. I'll go make us some tea. And so I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room, like a proper little lady. This tea is very good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Oko-san is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir. Focus. Second term. It's a bird we haven't seen before. Very elaborate feathers. Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might already have gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh! Hello, Purblind. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Purblind. I can take care of it. Huh? What is it? Nothing, just you did find this today, right, gamer? Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was this card lying here all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, gamer. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Today it's volleyball day. Take this, Oko-san smash! Have at you! Purblind leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Good morning. What the heck is going on? The classroom was filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did someone eviscerate a pillow? A down pillow or something? Ryuta, oh what? Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday? It's molting season, so... Well, one little breeze and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean. Now that I look closely, Ryuta's head feathers are looking a little loose, too. I guess everybody's growing themselves new outfits. Good morning, everyone. Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom? Cleaning in the morning? The atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Oko-san! Wretched mongrel, can't you even fulfill the duty given you? Come on, arguing about it won't solve anything. It'll be easy if we all pitch in. And so we swabbed the room down before homeroom. This is a lot of feathers. Not enough for a futon, but I bet we could make a nice pillow. It certainly is more than usual. Did they come in the window, perhaps? Huh? Sir, did you spill some chlorine on yourself? Chlorine? we don't use that kind of detergent. But, you really smell like it. Oh, that would be the bleach. Bleach? Sir, are you one of those degenerates who bathes with bleach powder? No, I dozed off and got stuck in the washing machine last night, that's all. What the hell? That's dangerous. Sir, please be careful. Yes, I'll... Oh my. I guess there wasn't any way he was going to stay awake after helping us clean the room. Today is the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. A maid cafe. I wonder what that is. Yeah, exactly, Angela. That's just the sort of thing that happens. So many things to do, I can't choose. Oh, gamer. Mr. Nanaki, what is it? Your shift is tomorrow, right? Yep. Could you maybe help at the reception desk? We're getting a lot more people than we expected. Of course. I shall mete out information and directions like an Oni of old, cleaver in hand, seated atop a throne wrought from the skulls of my foes. Okay, then. We're going to go to reception and kill everyone? Thank you. I'll go get a chair. I thought he said I'll go get a cleaver. It looks like the crowd is thinning out a little. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, just a little... At least he held up pretty well until now. It's almost time to clear up and prepare for classes tomorrow. And so I spent the last 2 hours of the festival nervously watching Mr. Nanaki sleep, slipping ever lower in his chair. Hey, Guitar Cat, welcome in. I don't think we are. I'm not sure who we're dating yet. But we have been spending a fair amount of time with him, and it did cross my mind. I don't think we're able to date our teachers. Maybe that maturely attractive parakeet in the shop, but our teachers. Or maybe we won't end up dating them. We'll just become good friends with him. Or that evil drug-pushing, mad Dr. Partridge in the infirmary. He's been conspicuously absent for a while. But how's your day going, Guitar Cat? I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. Oh, purblind gamer, you're hopeless. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Right, Angela, you never do know. Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. Oh, there he is now. I hadn't expected to see them together. Oh, D&D, moderation, talking too long. Been a long day. Well, I hope that the D&D was at least, fun and went well, Guitar Cat. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? No, nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry, I couldn't help then. I'll... I mean, Kazuaki's been nice to us, and we've hardly interacted with the old partridge boy, so... That's not very nice, Doctor. I kind of feel like my character wouldn't step in anyway, but... What do you want? D&D was great. A little too high, and... Oh, and started moderating the stream that you were actively playing in. That sounds difficult, moderating and playing. And party adopted a communist horse. That does sound like a very interesting game, Guitar. Hello, gamer. What is it? Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil. Unwise, definitely. Yeah, I'd be scared to moderate even when I wasn't actively playing. Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why is the doctor here? You didn't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... Oko-san has no need for horse. For those. Got horses on the brain. Bring Oko-san pudding or bring nothing at all. As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body will react to it. Exactly. Dating an actual literal bird. Oko-san said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Have Purblind drink instead. Well, he is my team captain and kind of my friend, and we ate dietary supplements together, and I helped him out of his feral state under the fireworks, so bottoms up. Whatever, anything to make the doctor get lost. No! What are you doing? That's not for humans! Oko-san knew he could trust you, Purblind. You are his greatest ally. Yeah, what was in that? I think my vitality's about to go down. Purblind leveled up. Wisdom increased by 10. Apparently these steroids do help you out in some situations. I think it was steroids, unless it was... What was it? An interesting reaction. Thank you. This has been most informative. I'm not sure why, but I think it made me smarter. Race you to the other end of the field, Oko-san. I wonder if it'll ever explain why Oko-san talks in coos, even though we can understand him. Today was good. The true, real life. I think I'll go home and spend some fulfilling time before going to bed. Life, time, are they telling me something? Purblind. Hi, Ryuta. You know where Mr. Nanaki lives, right? Yes, but why do you ask? Oh, because he's the only actual bird. Interesting, Kitar. Like, you're right, they did. When they showed human pictures of all the other main ones, they, like, only showed another, like, bird dressed in clothing of him. He left his phone in the staff room. He's already left, but you know how slowly he moves. If you hurry, you could catch up to him before he gets home. I could take it to him, but I need to run some errands for my mother before I go home, so I was wondering if maybe you could. Sure, I'm not doing anything. Thank you. Mr. Nanaki's phone. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about his personal life. Is he always as spacey as he is at school? He probably spends 97% of his time at home asleep? A piece of paper fell out of his phone case. Don't remember the biker chick having a human portrait. But we don't know if she's going to come up again. You're right, Angela. And neither did the maturely attractive parakeet. I think it was just the characters at the school. So maybe, like, those are the only ones you can date, including the teacher and the doctor. Oh, the 2 question marks. Weird punctuation error. Yeah. What's this? It's a photo. A photo of a bird, but I can't see the face at all. Someone scribbled all over it. Did Mr. Nanaki do this? It doesn't seem like him at all. I'll just put it back in the case. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see it. Sir. Oh, hello, gamer. Where are you going? You look like you're in a hurry. Sir, you forgot your cell phone. So I did. Thank you for coming after me with it, gamer. That was very nice of you. And no problem at all, sir. Was there something else? What should I do? Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look inside, but something fell out. Fell out? The picture, yes, that. Don't worry about it. After all, it's not something you need to worry about, right? But I'm curious. It was almost completely marked out. Yes, because I marked it out. He did? I never would have believed it from someone else, but since it's him saying so, well, see you tomorrow. And so he left, with a farewell as carefree as if we'd just been talking about the weather. He has a side I've never seen, doesn't he? Ah, it's that time of year when the chill outside gradually breaks down my soul. Well, I'm done cleaning, so I guess it's time to go home. Huh? Where's my phone? I remember looking at Daily Portal Z during break, so I can't have left it at home. It did seem needlessly ominous, Angela. I wonder, is this game about to take a darker turn? We had chemistry lab today, right? Maybe I left it in there. The door is open. Good. There it is. Huh. Human skeletons and, like, muscular structures, but not bird. Sitting right on the bench I worked at. Sorry, were you lonely? Come on, let's head home. Cell phone. Since when are we talking? Ah! I bumped into... the doctor? You again. Have you no life purpose aside from meddling with me? No, What is he even doing here? He came out of the chemistry prep room, right? Alone, after school, in the lab. What were you doing? I left something behind. Did you see anything? I'm asking if you saw anything. What are you... What is he talking about? Would it be a problem if I had seen something? Very well. May I ask a favor of you, Miss Gamer? This is seeming needlessly ominous. Yes, what is it? Could you bring me the files from the prep room? The black ones on the desk? Isn't the prep room right here? Isn't this the prep room right here? They are somewhat heavy for me, but I am sure you will have no problem. Would you mind? No, sir. I'm not sure I could get away with saying no. I'll just do as he says. Files, which ones? I don't see anything like what he asked me for. What? Wait. Uh-oh. I'm locked in? Doctor! Doctor, let me out! What are you doing? Let me out! Brute! Villain! Fluffy heretic! No reply. The building's going to be locked soon, and I didn't tell anyone I was coming here. Ah! Somebody help me! The doctor locked me in here. Why did he do that? There's no reason to, unless he thinks I saw something I shouldn't have. This must be his way of shutting me up, or removing the evidence. Exactly, Ketar. Fluffy heretic is one of those classic lines that needs to enter modern parlance, and this game has some great dialogue. That's probably it. I'm in despair. This evil doctor, who will probably be coming back with a cleaver or something, has left me in despair. I'm not sure I could make it out the window, but I have to get out of here, quickly. How can I? Footsteps. Coming closer. I have to hide, but there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm sorry, please don't. Huh? What are you doing in here, gamer? School is closed already. Mr. Nanaki, I thought I heard noises coming from over here. Were you banging on the door, gamer? That's not good. The door isn't a punching bag. I think I can see a halo around his head. I can practically hear angels. I'm alive. Sir, there are some dangerous things here, so don't come in without asking, okay? I didn't come in of my own accord. The doctor... That's right. I asked her to. You did? Indeed. I am truly sorry. I completely forgot I'd asked her to get something and locked her in and walked off. You locked the doors as soon as I walked in here. Who are you, Clive Wearing? I don't know who that is. Is that it? Well then. This whole thing stinks of ill-doing, Mr. Nanaki. But the doctor said it was an accident. I think it might be best if you went home as soon as possible this time of year, gamer. It gets dark so quickly. That is true. I wanted to leave early, but then all this happened. Well then, I'll head home now. stay safe. We'll have a career plans survey tomorrow, so don't forget the printout from earlier today. Musicologist with amnesia. Yeah, maybe the doctor's got amnesia, and the teacher, Kazuaki, has narcolepsy. Gamer is a very honest, nice girl, isn't she? Though she is a little bit restless. I agree completely. Anyway, I shall excuse myself now. Goodbye. Doctor. Yes? That was a little sloppy. You failed to pay sufficient attention to your surroundings. That sort of thing will be the death of you, you know. Just kidding. Accidents like that can happen to everyone, and you remembered to come to let her out in the end. Don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you, Professor. Well, that just happened. We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Gamer. Sir. You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. But what shrine? There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Furblind. Happy New Year. Here's to many happy returns, right? Oh, he's dressed in white, I see. What are you doing, Ryuta? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, you're going to go head to bed. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Angela. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you. I'm sure I'll enjoy the rest of this game. It's been immensely fun so far, and I hope you have a good night too. Oh, it looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like the one for School Art Conquest. Art. Here you go. Thanks, Ryuta. Are you here all day today? Yup, the first day is always busy. Oh, well, I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but sorry, Purblind, maybe some other time. Since you're here, why not get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. I'll see you, Ryuta. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Oh, hello, gamer. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? I will. The chicken of ill omen. I have a friend who's like, emotes are all chickens. I'm going to have to tell her about that. Which should I take? This one. Bork's Blessing. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, gamer. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Oh, third term. Oh, this semester really will be over before we know it. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's legumertines? Peanut holiday? What? I think I'll buy some beans. Legumertines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. I have no idea whether this is really a tradition in Japan or this game is just making things up. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for the beans. Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, racing blend. Racing blend. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Oh, its name's a play on Valentine's Day. That's a good point. Though it's probably not a real holiday, but you never know with different cultures. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Sir, Mr. Nanaki. Hello, gamer. What is it? Today is Legumintine's Day, so I wanted to give you beans. You wanted to give them to me? I wanted to give them to him? Are you sure that's okay? You don't have someone else? No, sir. I want to give them to you, sir. I don't know what kind of things you like to eat, so I wasn't sure which to get, but I like anything as long as it's not some terrible prank. Bean boozled. Just for the record, I was buying them for Oko-san. What kind of a girl would play pranks on Legumentines? Please take this, sir. They look good. Thank you. Sir, I hope I'm in your class again next semester. Sir, this is important. You have to listen, sir. Was that on purpose? That was on purpose, wasn't it? The semester's almost over. In a few short days, I will no longer be a sophomore. But there's one thing I have left to do first. One thing I need to do. Hello, gamer. What is it? Asking to meet outside is a little odd. If it's about your career plan, don't worry. You're still a sophomore. You don't have to decide for a few months yet. No, sir, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, please do. Sir, I like you. Is that all right? You do say the strangest things, gamer. I like you too. You're kind, smart, you work hard. I didn't mean like that. Listen, I am no longer able to love another creature. It's not your fault, gamer. I'm sorry. Yes, we did choose the teacher, Guitar Cat. No longer able to love another creature. What does that mean? You saw it, remember? Saw what, sir? The photo. Yes, sir, I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. I knew you wouldn't lie. I suppose I should tell you. That was a photo of the most important bird in my life. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to come in between. I thought we could live through anything, just the two of us. I thought we meant more to each other than anything else in the world. But one day I looked around. I was alone. Life changed after that. I stopped caring about a lot of things. I can never forget. Never forget our life, our promises. But I'm not sure how to say this. As I looked at the photo every day, I realized I couldn't tell anymore. Couldn't tell if I felt love when I saw that face, or if I felt hatred. I think losing someone dear is painful for everyone. After a while, I couldn't stand to see it anymore. So you... That's right. But even as I tried to forget, some part of me didn't want to. You see now, right? Why I don't want to love again. By now the love I felt has soured into resentment. Rather than forcing all that hatred onto one person, I think it's better to love everyone around you just enough that you won't regret losing them. That's too sad. You don't agree, gamer? I love your kindness, sir. But when I see that kindness bringing you pain, I have to wonder if there isn't a better way. Ha ha ha. I wonder. By the way, there's one more thing I should tell you. That photo, it's gone now. I burned it. When you saw it, it made me think about things again. I never would have shown it to anyone, so I was rather shaken. We both knew that one of us should be gone one day, and neither of us would have wanted the other to mourn. So as I looked at the photo, I thought it was better to put it away. So I burned it, sort of as an apology for defacing it like that. I should remember the beautiful face I knew, not a photo covered in scribbles. Oh, gamer, just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean you should always look up to me. That doesn't have anything to do with it. But I understand that you don't want to forget her, sir. I have an idea, gamer. I'll be waiting here at this school forever. If after you've grown up a little you still feel the same way, I'll be here for you. Sir, that's... I don't like to make idle promises, but I'm sure you'll grow up into a wonderful person, gamer. So let's wait until then. Yes, sir. Graduating, growing up, and then coming back here. That will be another story. I don't know what he will say to me on that day. I don't know what I will feel or what he will feel. But right now, I am truly happy. Aww. Oh. That's the end. Pigeon Nation Incorporated. I certainly did not expect to end up with my teacher. Or potentially. Ending number 8. What may come. Aw. See, how long have I been streaming? It's not that long. Okay, I may play... I've been streaming about an hour and a half. I may play it one more time and try and get a different ending. I really like this game. Oops. Oh, I didn't save. Yes. This archive. Wait, what? Underground facility fire. We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage. I'm sorry, what? It's got an 8 on it. Are there this many endings and each one unlocks something about something? I'm confused indeed. Wait, how do I go back? Ah. So I'm guessing it's... if there's a way to skip to the first decision. Oh gosh. This scene is fun. There's nobody here. I haven't been in here much before. They've got all kinds of drugs in here. What do they even do? Care to find out? Doctor! I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. It is the dance of the sugar plum fairy. I thought so. No, thank you. The partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Every birdie knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with a bad case of aspergillus, psittacosis, or worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor. Also, was it fluffy heretic? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryuta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone home. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. That is joining the clubs. Oko-san. Oh wait, is this save? I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you don't want to, you can. If you want to, you can. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became the student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own, after all. I wonder what I should do. Infirmary staff. I don't want to spend any more time around Mr. Partridge, or Dr. Partridge, excuse me. Let's try student council. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Charisma increased by 5. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy, better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig. Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. A French mobile bird. That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the Vice President, Treasurer, or Clerk. You wish to be my right wing? Ha 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 ha. You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with? Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became vice president of the student council. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped on a hill for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Set my sights on the nobility this playthrough. Unacceptable! In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do you have to come to a place like this, and on foot? Why do I? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness! Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Stick with music. Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. Fly off the handle. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? Oh boy. Well, at least a ptarmigan didn't walk in the door. I imagine you are all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what... sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Some birdie has to. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. And the sad mourning dove is probably holed up in the library. And Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Putting off deciding. This game knows me. Today is the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? I'll go to the cheerleaders. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band. That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a label. Horn. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir, says the tuba. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the cymbals. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the label style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Gamer. Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... Nope, sorry, you did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. I'd like to have math. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, purblind. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room board. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He is the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. You know what, guys? This time around, I'm going to try Googling Brian Pigeon. This is one of them augmented reality games. So apparently there's actually a blog online for Brian Pigeon. London's premier blogging pigeon. Since 2006. Interesting. So they incorporated something from the real world into the game. Actually, hold on, guys. I'm going to take just a moment. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Just taking a minute to stand up and stretch. Oh hey, Havoc, how are you doing? I really appreciate you coming in. How's your day been? Yes, we've finished one playthrough of Hatoful Boyfriend and ended up setting our sights on the teacher. I think that's not how we're supposed to do dating sims. Oh, good day, but exhausting. Watching on your phone, nice. Oh, right, I forgot, sorry, I forgot to do shout-outs. Everybody, please go follow RDM Havoc. He's a streamer who does a lot of retro stuff and a wide variety of old school things, and also other like real life streams. Like I know recently he was doing a stream of how to brew beer, and I'm sorry, I don't think I did a shout out for Guitar Cat. Everyone, please go check out Guitar Cat, who does a lot of RPG streaming. Interesting. I'm using like a overlay in front of the game tonight, and the bots appear in it too. This game really is good. The second playthroughs, it's the same events, but you can go experience them with different birds. Uh-oh, lunch is already over. Adieu, purblind. I better hurry back to class. Hello, every bird. Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Oh, Oko-san and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. There's a game, a One Night Stand, that was a really great visual novel. Oh, interesting, Havoc. I haven't heard of that one. Granted, I haven't heard of many visual novels. Or dating sims. Oh, it was more like a conversation puzzle. I feel like I might enjoy visual novels. I guess it depends on if they're well written and have good characters. Which I guess is similar to dating sims. I guess, I don't know, maybe this game would be considered a hybrid dating sim and visual novel. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Oko-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. Oh, I'm great at reading out loud. Thank you, Havoc. That's really kind of you. Sometimes I'm slow or trip over words. At least this one has nice big text and it's easy to zoom in on it. That's terrible. I mean, Oko-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Oko-san kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Oko-san used wing attack on you, and it was super effective. Yep. You're our only hope now, purblind. I don't think he really died. Oko-san will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Oko-san is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. I should. I don't know. I mean, I guess since I'm kind of trying to go with Sakuya this time, I guess I should side with him. I assume that's how these games work. Oko-san, settle down. This is a classroom. This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, purblind. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, gamer. I respect your judgment. Ooh. I catch Oko-san and throw him out the window. How big are these birds? Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back when you're prepared to be civilized. Break up fight? Throw someone out the window. Defenestration makes everything better. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, infirmary, cantina. Let's try the cantina. think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, one, half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite.
No, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie.
A familiar voice indeed.
This is not pudding.
Oh, I know. You said, so come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here. What is going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. Son saw the pudding here and he went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow, cut it out, Oko-san.
Release me at once. My rare voltage is rising.
Help me, purblind. Leave it to me.
Listen to me, Ryuta. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Ah! No, the Beast Queen showed her true colors. Pull out! Pull out!
Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a cat. A rabbit from a catapult. I think they just made a Monty Python joke. Oh boy. Ah, safe at last. Thanks, purblind. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? I better take one stop in math class. Don't want to flunk out. I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. That's why it's an elective in Japan. Oh, it's Sans leaving this time. And now we can draw a nice a line perpendicular to the... Is this math class or nap time? This is soporific and narcoleptic. Purblind leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5, even though all we did was sleep. I'll take it. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. There are lots here already. Any birdie I know? May mother stay healthier this year and my stomach get better. Impossible n'est pas français, est le bel. What should I wish for? I'm feeling in a sort of world-ruling mood today. Yeah, let's conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello. Is that you, gamer? Mr. Nanaki, you should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you. I did that last playthrough and then I fell in love with you. No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Yeah, this game really does know me. Elective day. Attend. Music. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be? A musical gorilla? Another great quote from this game. Charisma increased by 5. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Gamer! Sir? You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You, never mind, you did badly. Sorry. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. But I hope it's not possible to fail out of school and get the bad ending. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's get cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard. Arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And the window. Hold on. Are you telling me to do all that by myself? Who else is here? You bonehead. Nice sound effects. Maybe I should stand up to him. I don't know, he might respect me more if I did. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the charwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. No, geez, that's not what I... Here's a mop. Work. What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. These French fantails. And so, Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I'd thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. He's French. I should be giving him a French accent, I realized. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. And maybe I'll run into some cool biker chick sparrow. You never know. Those buildings were like being knocked down, right? I'm not imagining it. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping grounds at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Right? Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. She didn't reappear last playthrough. I wonder if we can romance her. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit is for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is a part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule's for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we puffed along as Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. I'll forget it. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Yeah, it was a great planning, kid. Slacking off and having fun is more important to the high schooler thing to do. Whee! The local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite. Sakuya. Sakuya, over here. You've got nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? That's really not something you're supposed to do with apples, Sakuya. But no, aristocrats, you can't tell them anything. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Oh, hello, gamer. Sir, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, gamer? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Definitely breaking the fourth wall. I can dig it. Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wow. Oh, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, gamer? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman exams, and I thought maybe you could help. If you don't have something else, of course. You have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library. I feel like if I were Sakuya, I would just go home, but I've been doing badly on exams. Maybe I should go to the library. The library should be open now. I think I'll go study. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I've prepared enough for my tests. I'd like to study if that's all right. Of course. Work hard, okay? There are already a number of students working in the library. Looks like mostly third years. They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year, I wonder? Huh? Nageku is here too, leaning against a bookshelf in the corner. Nageku. Miss Gamer, did you need something? Why are you over here? There are still plenty of seats open. You should sit closer. I don't mind standing. You look like you mind. You don't like being near other birds, is that it? He nods. They'll just ignore me anyway, whether I go near or not. Nagaku, are you being bullied or paranoid? He falls silent. If there is something wrong, I'd like to help. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Oko-san is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? I picked a real winner, didn't I? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to say focus. Focus, sir! Focus! Huh? Is that a student ID? Someone from 2-2, and not a name I recognize. Should I go find the classroom? They might have gone home already, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh! Hello, Purblind. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's someone from 2-2. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Purblind. I can take care of it. Huh? What is it? Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, gamer? Yes, in the corridor just outside. This student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean, though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, gamer. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Can't remember I've attended gym class at all this playthrough. Today is volleyball day.
Take this, Oko-san smash!
Have at you! Vitality increased by 5. It's late already? Let's stop here for today. We'll start looking at some new formulas next time, so try to read ahead, okay? I'd rather not.
The lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me.
You don't like Mr. Nanaki's class, Sakuya?
What do you think? And I'm not His fame is merely on the national level anyway. The only world-renowned professor here would be Dr. Iwamine.
Wait, which I think is Evil Partridge. Eh? The doctor is that well known? I never heard about that.
It is Oko-san's pudding. I am surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. He is a world authority on pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyway, Nanaki does not even come close.
I never knew the doctor was that famous. But then, why is he working as a doctor for a high school, even if it is a prestigious one? Today is the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I guess I'll look around. Isn't 2-4 doing a haunted house? I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Sakuya's free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along. I think so. Hope he likes haunted houses. Sakuya!
Do you need something?
You're free today, right? Want to go look at 2-4's haunted house?
Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners.
How do you know that if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job?
I suppose it might have some value, but since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you.
Very kind of you.
What is this madness?
A haunted mansion?
What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas?
No, that would be a ninja mansion.
But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside.
It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, hence haunted.
How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter.
Oh, hey, wait.
What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here?
Oh, right. You can't see in the dark, can you?
Ah, I stepped in something nasty. No, no, stop. Unhand me.
Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghosts.
Let me go.
I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it, I think. Music class was fun today. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang well today. We have physics next, right? Huh? Sakuya is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakuya?
What do you think of the arts, Miss Gamer?
The arts? Where did that come from?
Surely one such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts?
Well, I'm not really sure it's something I could put into words just like that.
Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea.
He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. Huh? I can hear somebody playing piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who? I think I'll go look. Oh, hey, Havoc. No, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good night. I'm about to finish this playthrough and then call it a night myself. I can see somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakuya?
How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant.
No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya.
Of course, a noble must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art.
It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry. I'll go now, so don't mind me.
Gamer.
Huh?
What do you love?
Why this all of a sudden?
Tell me.
Udon, I guess.
Udon? Truly?
Yep, I eat it every day.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, Sakuya. And so I left him, sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? Udon? Seriously, that's the best I could do? We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Gamer! Sir! You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter. In a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We are holding a Christmas party at the LaBelle Mansion on the 24th of the month. You are invited to attend. Be honored. Sakuya LaBelle Shirogane. Yay! I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I might as well go, right? And be honored. I think I'll go to the party. Always go to the party. Okay, now this time it makes sense we have Christmas music. Whoa, it's like a palace.
Ho ho ho, what do you think, gamer? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here.
It's amazing, Sakuya. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year?
Every year? Don't be foolish. We have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all.
That seems a little tiresome.
Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish, common...
Oh, that's...
Ooh. This establishment lacks pudding. Oko, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Oko-san sensed a feast and came in through the window, but there is no pudding. I wouldn't give any to you even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback.
Oko-san is going to go berserk at this rate. I think I should throw him out the window again. Oko-san, inside voice.
Well done, gamer. Now, throw him outside. I am grateful to you, gamer. Now we can have our party in peace. But not in pudding. Pudding is a food for commoners.
No need to thank me.
I would hire you as a bodyguard if ever you so desired.
Thanks, I think. Happy New Year! But it's raining. Oh well. I'd go to the shrine, but the weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up. Oh. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Third term. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Legumentine's a holiday where you give... Today, Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to a boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers. but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... I'll go with, I feel like their names are a clue for who would like them most. I'm thinking either bitter or swollen, as in ego. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Sakuya.
I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time?
This would only take a minute. I have something for you. Here.
What are these cheap-looking things? Do you mean to insult me?
What? No, it's a present.
Do not press this low-born drivel on me. It practically constitutes an act of war.
Wait, listen. The important part isn't the price, it's...
I find this most disagreeable. I am leaving.
He didn't take them. Stupid nobility. I'm starting a revolution. I think I may just have botched our relationship. It's cold. It feels even colder than it was when... around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger. I'm starting to think I should build a wall or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. What kind of weather? With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya? What's wrong?
Don't ask for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you.
Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like the customary practice for an aristocrat. What happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened?
I shall not say.
Oh, what were you coming wandering around in the wilderness then?
I was not wandering, I was on my way here. Be honored.
Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Do you want something from me then?
No, don't flatter yourself.
Should we call your family or something?
No.
Huh? He looks really angry.
Listen, don't. You care? You dare? Don't you dare call my house.
Sakuya, did you run away from home?
That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition.
Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya?
Gamer, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall?
Yes, what about it?
Do you remember when what I asked you then?
You asked me what? I loved. You asked me what I loved.
That's right, and you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous.
Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd expect from him, of all people. I don't understand, Sakuya. Why?
I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I am ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There is no reason I shouldn't be.
But you don't want to take your father's place.
How did you know that?
It's obvious. It's written all over your face.
I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the arts we admire, not be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool.
That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are.
That is because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours.
I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think?
What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Labelle. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace.
But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own ideals to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya?
I must succeed my father as the next family head.
No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Labelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then?
Forget about the Labelle family? What mockery is this?
We're speaking hypothetically, dummy.
If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician.
He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question.
Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality.
Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music?
Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so?
So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right?
Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you.
You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push.
Gamer.
Yes.
I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one last time?
Are you planning to run away for real next time?
If it comes to that.
I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here, okay?
I shall return to you. Thank you, gamer.
And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me, and I pray that our future will be a happy one. Aw. Sakuya. So ridiculous. I love things with ridiculous characters. Let's see what... Ending 2, Into the Night. There. There. Some way to switch to the other page. I guess we didn't unlock anything new. These are just the pictures from the endings. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. I'll go ahead and wrap up. So that was, yeah, the first time I've played a dating sim. And I must say it was interesting. I wonder how typical of the genre that was. I mean, other than the whole bird thing. I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see the other endings and what the greater story is. And the story behind the evil partridge doctor. I think there's something there. But, yeah, I appreciate you, everybody who came by and hung out for Valentine's Day. Trying to do something different today, and I don't know if I'll continue playing this game on stream or play it on my own at some point. I'll see what people are interested in. But yeah. Starting, I do know at some point maybe next Sunday I'll continue the Women's Murder Club, Little Black Lies, and then on Wednesday I'll start a new adventure game, which I'm thinking I'll do something funny this time around. Like Hatoful Boyfriend was kind of funny in places. Like fluffy heretic and was it gorilla of music? Yeah. I should compile a list of all the useful quotes and insults from that game. If you guys could hang around and we'll go ahead and raid somebody, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. I know, I always tend to raid the same people, don't I? And I always say I'm going to raid someone new and then get nervous. Let's see. He's been online for a while. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Backlog Cabin. He's currently playing Emily is Away Too. I don't know what that is. It's not... Is that an adventure game about the murderous 8-year-old girl? No, that's... Maybe it's one of the Evil Doll games. I can't remember. But anyway, it seems like a good place to raid. Ah, yes, I can type. I was considering trying to do something like recite a love poem or sing a comic love song for Valentine's Day, but I find myself more than usually tired. I mean, it's barely even midnight. I can't be tired that early. But thank you again to everybody who came by. I really appreciate you guys watching my stream, and I hope you enjoyed this tale of avian courtship. And yeah, have a good night.